Welcome to the Mastercam 2018 Mill Advanced Video Training Series tutorial number 4. In this video, we will create the wireframe needed to create the solid. Solid creation commands such as solid extrude, solid revolve, sweep surface, solid trim to surface, solid fillet, solid draft to face, boolean remove, and boolean add will be used. Then we'll select the machine definition and set up the stock. A surface high-speed dynamic OptiRough toolpath will be created to rough out the cavity. A surface high-speed dynamic OptiRough toolpath with the rest material option will be created through the remaining area where the previous tool did not fit. A stock model operation will be created using the roughing toolpath and will be used to check the finished toolpaths. A surface high-speed hybrid toolpath will be created to finish the part. Backplot will be used to simulate a step-by-step process of the tool's movements. Verify will be used to watch a tool machine the part out of a solid model. Finally, we will post-process the file to obtain an NC file containing the necessary code for the machine. First, right-click in the graphics area and ensure 3D mode is selected. Next, we will create a rectangle. Select the Wireframe tab and select Rectangle. Enter the width as 9 inches and the height as -6.5 inches. If necessary, disable Anchor to Center and create surface. Press Enter and select the origin. Then press OK to exit the command. Select Line Parallel. Select this line. Then pick a point to the right of it. Enter the offset distance as 5.5 and press Enter. Press OK and create new operation. Select this line and pick a point to the right of it. And enter the offset distance as 1.7 and press Enter. Then select OK and create new operation. Select this line, pick a point to the right, and enter the offset distance as 2.75 and press Enter. Press OK and create new operation. Select this line, pick a point above it, and enter the distance as 2.5 and press Enter. Press OK and create new operation. Select this line and pick a point below it. Enter the offset distance as 0.5 and press Enter. Then press OK to exit the command. Next, we will create a line polar. Select Line Endpoints. Select this intersection and then sketch the line approximately here. Change the angle to 270 minus 35 degrees and press Enter. Then press OK to exit the command. Next, we will create an arc tangent through a point. Select Arc Tangent. Change the method to arc1point and set the radius to 3.5 and press Enter. Select this line and then select this intersection. Select this arc to keep. Then press OK to exit the command. Select Trim Break Extend. Change the method to Trim Two Entities. Select Entity A here, and then select Entity B here. Select Entity B here, and then select Entity C. Select Entity C, and then select Entity D. Select Entity D, and then select Entity E. Select Entity E, and then select Entity A. Press OK to exit the command. Now we will delete the construction lines. Select these lines and press Delete on your keyboard. Next, we will create the wireframe used to cut the solid. We will use mirror and line endpoint commands as well as trimming and break functions. Select the Transform tab. Then select Mirror. Select these entities. Then click End Selection. Ensure the type is set to Copy, and for Axis, select Vector. Then click the Select button. Select this line. Then press OK to exit the command. Right-click in the graphics area and clear colors. Select the Wireframe tab, and then select Line Endpoints. Select the first endpoint here, and then sketch the second endpoint roughly here. Change the angle to 185 degrees and press Enter. Then press OK to exit the command. Select Trim Break Extend, and select Trim One Entity. Select Entity A here, and select Entity B here. Then press OK. In this step, we will use the Break Two Pieces command to break the line from the profile at the intersection with the last line created. This will allow us to select the closed chain required to cut the solid. Click the arrow under Trim Break Extend, and select Break Two Pieces. Select this line, and then select this endpoint. Press Escape to exit the command.